What's up? What's up, everyone? How you guys doing today? How are you? I missed you guys. Did you guys miss me? Um, it's been a while. A lot of things, a lot of changes, a lot of things going on. But I'm back. I'm back, and I should be back pretty consistently over the holidays, over the next couple of months for November and December. For those of you who don't know, my name is Jeremiah Davis. I'm the funding coach. I'm the founder and CEO of business of Davis Thorpe and Associates business consulting firm. I'm also on Business Funding Now, which is my loan brokerage company. I also own Custom Executives, which is my VA business, and I also own Black Label CRM, which is about to launch in the next few weeks. Um, so but on Fridays, I like to come and give away business tips from the Davis Thorpe platform, my consulting firm. And so, just things that I've learned as being an entrepreneur and a business owner. Um, it's very challenging. It's very challenging. It's very difficult. And you never know. You got to be ready for the unknown. Okay, I think there was an old saying that says favor um, favor chance, no, rather chance favors a prepared mind. So this week's episode, sorry, I'm getting distracted by my phone. This week's episode is about what do you do as an entrepreneur during the holidays? Okay, and this is a evolving thing. I had to learn, and I put in particular things in place to be prepared for the holidays. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about when business is slow. You know, what are you supposed to be working on? What are you going to be doing? Are you prepared for when business is slow during the holiday time? Okay, there's a lot of industries, service-based industries, like most of my businesses, that it pretty much after Thanksgiving or after Halloween, it starts coming to pretty much standstill, and a lot of business owners are trying to generate more revenue during these times, which are more difficult during the holidays because that's not what people are. A lot of people are not interested in that during the holiday season. They're getting ready for Thanksgiving, then Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Christmas, and so on. So all their extra money is going towards those things rather than paying for your services. Okay, one of the biggest ones that I'm familiar with is the credit repair business. Credit repair business during November, December is almost at a standstill. Okay, but it picks up in January. So how do you handle that? How do you handle that? Now, I personally don't do credit repair direct for the general public. I do it for some of my funding clients, but I'm not. If you just need credit repair to get a house, there are other people that are much better at it. I'm focused on getting people funding, so my credit repair services are geared towards that. But anyway, as an entrepreneur in holiday seasons, what do you have to do? What do you need to be prepared for? And the first thing I want to talk about is Are you saving up money through the year to cover your operating expenses through the holidays when your primary revenue stream stops? Okay. This is something that most entrepreneurs don't do, and they panic during those times unless they brought enough money in. Okay. But a lot of us that are struggling from month to month, might not have prepared for that. Not only prepared, but saving. So, say hypothetically, your monthly operating expense is about $10,000. Okay, mine is. Okay, I have labor costs from uh, two software developers in India. I have a team, my VA team in the Philippines. I have software costs. I have marketing costs. So roughly, I just moved to Florida, so I have uh, expenses living in Florida now, and it's a lot more expensive. So, what things do I have in place? Did I put enough money aside throughout the year to sustain my businesses and myself through the holiday season? Not just sustain, but have enough to get by on, and then some. Um, but also, am I prepared for the new year? Okay, so that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Okay. And so, one thing I would recommend is that putting some money aside, you know, for your business, specifically for the holidays. Now, if you have a savings account, you're paying yourself on payroll and different things like that, but you need to have plan, plan for operating expenses in the holiday season. I would suggest you put $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month away. If you can't put 1,000 or 2,000, put 500. Put something aside specifically to get you through December and February and November, December. And the reason I'm saying that is because not only do you want to have enough money to keep your business afloat and take care of you and your family, but as well as you might want to plan for a marketing campaign that might cost some money. Okay, get some things in order. 2 months is a lot of time, a long time to plan for the new year, and that's what entrepreneurs and small business owners that are slow during the holiday season should be doing. Okay, if you're in a retail space and you have a tangible product that you can sell online, um, then that's a whole different conversation. Okay, whenever your slow period of time is, if there is such thing, I know malls, a lot of retail locations can't rely on holidays during in the malls for the whole year, so they should be planning for throughout the year for the holiday season, which is their busy season. For those of us in the service space, we need to be planning for the new year during the holiday times and enjoying our family and taking a breather. Okay. But you need enough money for the operating expenses to keep everything on, your website, your email campaigns, whatever your marketing, you don't want to stop delivering content and to by email drip campaigns or social media posts or doing lives. You still want to be relevant all year long, but during the holiday times, it really will benefit you. The more prepared you are for the next year, for 2022, the better year you're going to have. Okay. I have a number of things that I'm launching in 2022, and I'm preparing. I've been preparing for months, but I'm really knuckling down, trying to get it all down before I close my office for a week for the Christmas, New Year holiday. You know, I don't expect a lot of people to be calling me for loans or business consulting or any of my services during that time frame. Okay. I'm going to close next week on Wednesday at noon, and I'll be closed until Monday. It's Thanksgiving. I'm going to go enjoy, family and friends, and not worry about business for a few days. Okay, so that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. So whatever your number is, put a 500 to 1,000 or 2,000 or whatever, and You need to have at least 2 to 3 months of operating expenses put aside to get you through the holiday season. Okay, whatever. If your operating expenses is only a couple $1,000s a month, then have 4, 5, $6,000 put aside. If your operating expenses are more around the $10, $15,000 a month, then you need to have, a lot more money set aside, and you need to plan for it and be intentional about it. Okay. So that's number one. Okay. Now, what are some of the things that you could be preparing for? Uh, how about courses, coaching classes or online courses, or, things you can brushing up on to increase your knowledge base and your skills, so you can service your clients better. Okay. That's what I would do. I'm doing a number of different software trainings that I'm going to be using and my staff is going to be using, to service our clients better. Um, what are some of the other things you could be using? You could buy, more infrastructure. Do you need any softwares that you need to be able to deliver email campaigns and marketing campaigns, social media managers, things like that. Training. Any other things you can do for training, to increase, to make yourself more relevant and more productive in the new year. So these are the type of things I'm doing. What I'm planning out, the things I need to complete, for the rest of November and December. So when right after New Year's, then I'm going to be dropping some of my new products and services, that are going to be awesome. And I think, I'm not going to give it away now, but when they drop, you guys are going to love it. Okay. How about putting together some ebooks? Some type of, a marketing tool or lead magnet, so you can generate more customers. And plan it out. How about putting together a press release, or how about writing a book? Right now everybody's writing books. They have been for a while, but they set you apart as being the authority in your field, as well as um, a very awesome business card. Okay, when you have a book that you can talk to or lead people to buy, and it just sets you apart from a lot of other people, makes you more credible, makes you the authority, in your industry and your community. So there's a lot of things you can do during your downtime, but if you're not prepared by having money put aside, you're going to be scrambling, trying to get new money to come in during the hardest time to do that, during the holiday season. So that's the type of stuff I'm talking about. And then when you arrive, and there's just, let me step back. For me to be fully transparent, my first 4 or 5 years in business, I did not do this. I did not plan for, and sometimes some years it was really rough. Okay. But, you know, I'm blessed that I had residual income coming in, from other sources. But point being is, um, this is, I want to say, a learning curve, but it's a new habit that entrepreneurs have to develop over time, right? You don't get it right the first time. You make mistakes, okay? And being unprepared for the holiday season and unprepared for the new year is a thing that, is an entrepreneur habit that you have to develop. Okay. And if you're not thinking about it and you're not intentional about it, then you're not going to be able to get it. And then by now, I've been doing it several years now. So each year I'm more prepared. Okay. I'm now, come October, I'm already thinking, okay, actually probably September, I'm already thinking, okay, so let me strategize. Let me make sure I got enough money, in the bank. Let me, figure out my game plan for the holidays. All right. My game plan is to come out like gangbusters in a new year with new products and services, to generate more revenue. Okay. So that's where my mind is at starting this year. Was starting in September and October, and I've been putting things in place in the back, on the back burner, not the back burner, but just behind the scenes. That, um, it takes time to implement a lot of these things. Okay, the last 2 weeks, my staff has been going through a new CRM training. And maybe next week, before we break for the holidays for Thanksgiving, or probably after we come back from Thanksgiving, we're going to go through the live training. Now, once we complete that, this is a whole nother product that I'll be offering to my clients, my consulting clients, is a fully automated CRM, that does a number of different things to manage their businesses. Just another added value that I can offer to my clients. Now, the funding team, they're still calling business owners to offer working capital loans to, and you know, um, it's getting a little spotty, but they're still getting some quality leads and a few new loans and everything. So they're going to continue to do that. But they're not going to call nobody, day before Thanksgiving, on Thanksgiving, day after Thanksgiving. We're going to take that time to. I have them learning how to do business credit. All right, so they're the funding team, they're the business credit team, and they're going to handle all that type of stuff. And when I launch my business credit DIY and VIP programs, they'll be ready to handle the clients for that. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm preparing not only myself but my staff as well to handle the influx of clients that we are planning to receive in the new year. Okay, I'm planning for success. I'm planning to have more clients next year than I did this year. I'm planning to make more money next year than I did this year. Okay, so that's what entrepreneurs do during the holidays, and take a much needed break and spend more quality time with your family and your friends. Okay, so that's my point to this live is to get you to think about it, to get you to say, hey, am I ready for the next year? What am I doing to be more successful in the next year? Okay. You have to be intentional with your goals, with your motivation, with everything as an entrepreneur. You can't, there's really no days off. Okay. There's some days that we just don't work as hard, but we always have something in our mind or something in the pot cooking, so to speak. Um, or just even getting better at what you currently do. Okay, that's what's up. That's what you need to do as an entrepreneur. You need to be ready for the slow season, or you need to be ready for the busy season. Okay, if you got 1,000 new clients tomorrow, do you have the infrastructure to handle them? Most of us don't, right? No, so we're happy to get our twos and fews, every week, every month, what have you. But what if you had a plan to get 100, 200, 1,000 more clients in the first month of the new year, and you had the infrastructure to do it, you had the marketing to do it, you have the budget to make it happen, you have the staff to make it happen, you got all the systems in place that you can take on 1,000 new clients in January. Are you ready for that? Are you thinking about that? Are you planning for that? Okay. This is what you should be doing right now. Okay. This is what I'm doing right now. I am planning to launch multiple different new products and services for multiple businesses in the new year that's going to make me more money than I did this year. Okay. And that's what I want all the people that follow me or think, I know everything or I don't listen. I'm just giving you the benefit of my mistakes. Okay. So you don't have to make the same mistakes. Okay. I made the mistakes. I made 100 mistakes, 1,000 mistakes. I'll probably make some more mistakes, but I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep moving forward. Okay. I've had horrendous days. So many things have gone wrong in the last couple of months since I moved. Phone lines went down, just computers crashed. I mean, in the middle of a move and trying to maintain my staff and continue to deliver services to the clients. Business didn't stop. It's just it was all chaos around me. But I get up each morning and I keep moving forward. Okay, I shake it off, keep it moving. I mean, that's what you have to do as an entrepreneur. I don't have a safety net. I got to get up and I got to hustle every day. I got to make it happen every day. Okay, so part of that is being better every day. I gotta be a better version of me tomorrow than I was today. I gotta be a better version of me next year than I was this year. How am I gonna be a better version of me? I'm gonna gain more product knowledge and information. I'm gonna provide more value to my clients. I'm going to see what other things that I can invest in and add to my portfolio. I'm going to generate other streams of revenue. I'm going to generate residual income from different sources as well. There's a lot good that goes on behind it. If you have one business and that's your sole focus, and that's great. Don't trust me. Don't start more than one business at a time. Get one done, and then you can start a new one. Okay, trust me, that's a mistake I made trying to build 4 businesses at the same time. It's insane. Don't do it. Trust me. Okay. All right. But I'm already in the rabbit hole. I got to see it through now. So I'm making it happen. But with all the chaos that was going on since I moved to Florida from Nashville October 1st, and nothing went right. Nothing went right. Everything went wrong. Um, but I still had to get up every day and make the donuts. I still had to give direction to my staff on how to continue to service our clients. I still had to work with software developing people. I still had to work with marketing people. I still have to, I still have to have appointments that I'm getting. No matter if my computer crashed, which the old one crashed, the new one crashed, and I had to get a third one. Okay, phone numbers were down for unknown. All my 800 numbers. I lost one of my 800 numbers. Luckily, I was able to retrieve it, but it was just like one thing after another. Then I had toothaches and I had to have root canals. And just, I mean, I've been through a lot. The moving company did, tried to hold my stuff hostage and get another $1,000 out of me before they delivered my furniture. There's a whole lot of stuff, drama that was going on. But I was still going to events, speaking at those events. I was still bringing in new money. I was still talking to my staff on a daily basis, and I was still getting the job done. Okay, still getting the job done. All right, started a whole new working capital campaign, cold calling businesses in the middle of that. Okay, and it's still going on. Okay, so there was my point is, as an entrepreneur, no matter what your challenges you face, you get up and make it work. Okay, get up and continue to make the donuts every day. And if you keep moving forward, things will work out, things will get better, and you will generate more revenue. Don't let these things take you out and put you in the bed for 3 4 days being depressed or anything like that. You got to get up like you on purpose every morning, and and work towards your goal. You got to work towards your goal. Ain't nobody coming and knocking on the door to give you nothing. Okay? No, nobody's coming knocking on the door to give you your life that you want. All right, you got to work for it. Okay? You approach a door that's in between you and your goal. Kick the door down, please. Keep moving forward. Okay, don't let no doors, no brick walls, no people, no family, no friends, whatever the kid. You're working for a better life for you and your family, and most everybody else won't understand this until they see it. Okay, I'm no different. I have the same struggles as everybody else has. Only difference is my attitude. I wake up in the morning like, okay, whatever. That was yesterday. Let's get it going today. Yes. Yeah. So yesterday I was on the phone for 6 hours with QuickBooks because they jacked up all my stuff. But I think it's fixed now, I guess. I don't know. But that wasn't a good day. But I got up today and went back to work. Okay. This is the type of stuff as entrepreneurs, you don't have a choice. I tell some of my clients, what are you talking about? What choice do you have but to keep moving forward? You don't have any time to take time off. It's not. I don't understand that. That's not something that I understand, because real transparent moment, because I watched my mom raise 6 kids and she worked every day of her life. Okay, until she retired. All right. I'm sure there was plenty of days that she was depressed. I'm sure there was plenty of days that she didn't feel like going to work. I'm sure there was so many just days where she didn't know how she was going to feed the kids, or make ends meet, to pay the light bill, or pay the mortgage, or the car note, buy her school clothes, make sure we had food on the table. I mean, um, but we always did, because she never quit. All right. And that's why I think me, my brother, my sisters, we have this worth ethic that nothing's going to stop us. We're just not quitters. We just don't know how to. So it bothers me when and I understand there's things people have as tragedies in people's lives, you know, A lot of my friends, we all in the last 2 years, I've lost all the major my male influences in my life that I would lean on, I would go to for guidance. One of my big brothers, my uncle, and my pastor, and then my cousin, who was another pastor, kind of filled in the gap. Um, they're they're gone, right? And I'm like, God, what are you doing? Why you take all my, it was time for me to stand on my own. I didn't need them anymore. It was time for them to rest, you know. And it wasn't about me, it's time for them to, it's time for me to man up and stand on my own 2 feet. And it was time for them to get some rest. So my point to all that is whatever happens, you have to find the willpower, and one step further, take that energy, that negative or that loss, and turn it into fuel, rocket fuel, to propel you into your destiny, into your purpose. Okay. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. And you have to figure it out for yourself. There's no, I don't have a 3 point, plan that you follow this plan to rock you to the next stuff. You have to figure out how to work through your grief, how to work through your challenges, how to work through any obstacle that may come up. I mean, one of my friends lost his mom during a major event, and then the government came after him. It's like everybody came after him right on the precipice of him reaching his goals, and now he's unstoppable. Okay, um, but could you imagine losing your mom and then everybody from the government to people you thought were friends attack you all within the same week and keep moving forward? Yeah. Okay. I know my mom went to home to be with the Lord back in 2005. So I know what that loss is like. I know, the uncle who believed in me before I even believed in myself. I lost him within the last couple of years. My brother as well. Um, you know, people, my brother was like a superhero to me. He was amazing. Okay. Um, and then my pastor, my spiritual father. Yeah, those are not easy losses. You know, those things could take your person out, really. But now, the fuel I got from those individuals is propelling me into to my next phase of my destiny, to the next phase of my purpose. Um, because now I'm doing it for them. They believed in me and sowed seeds into me, and now those seeds are coming are maturing, and there's gonna be a harvest, and me and my family are gonna reap that harvest for those seeds that they planted and my hard work and dedication, not to give up. Um, and maybe they're not physically here to see it, but I believe they can still see, um, you know, the wins. So yeah, that took a turn to somewhere that I didn't plan on going, but um, I just want to encourage all the entrepreneurs out there that you have to plan. You have to plan for the slow season. You have to plan for the busy season. You have to plan to be successful. Okay, and life doesn't stop. Life is going to throw bricks at your forehead every day. Or you got to learn how to duck or you got to learn how to block. But you got to learn and you got to keep it moving. And that's my encouragement for you. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, count your blessings. Count your blessings. You got more to be thankful for than not. Okay. So count your blessings and get up every morning. Uh, Working towards your goal, working towards your purpose, working to make your community better, working to make your family better. Um, you do that, and you're going to be you're already successful. Okay. All right, you guys. that's my time for this week. Follow me on YouTube, David Thorpe and Associates YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook. Like and on YouTube. Go ahead and get the notification. Give me the thumbs up. Share a video. There's a whole lot of content on that David Thorpe. And on Monday, I'll be here with you to talk about funding tips. Monday's topic is going to be: Is your business bankable? So, is your business bankable? So probably catch me on Monday at 5 Eastern time, and I will let you know what the banks are looking for to see if you're a bankable business. All right, is your business bankable? My name is Jeremiah Davis. I am the funding coach. Peace.